How to learn to be silent and control your emotion like Ayanokoji Kiyotaka from Classroom of the Elite. Welcome, everyone, to today's discussion on a skill that can transform your life, mastering emotional control, just like Ayanokoji Kiyotaka from the anime Classroom of the Elite. Today, we'll delve into the incredible art of remaining silent, controlling your emotions, and how you can acquire this invaluable skill to elevate your behavior and enhance your life. Section 1: The Importance of Initial Reaction. In life, our first reactions can often determine the course of events. Your first reaction is crucial, especially in arguments. Reacting emotionally can lead to regrettable words. Reaction to everything is important. If you get angry from an argument with your partner, you will sometimes regret it because you say terrible things about your partner. You cannot take it back, and if it happens, your partner will always remember it. So you act on your feelings rather than being logical and strategic. Sometimes it's better to avoid an argument, sometimes it's wiser not to react at all. Before you react, give yourself a moment to pause. Ayanokoji's approach is strategic. He thinks before he reacts. Identify and acknowledge your emotions. Understand the triggers that lead to certain emotional responses. Reflect on the situation and consider the most appropriate response. Understanding yourself is the first part. Then think about how and ask yourself if it is advantageous for you to argue, if something will change, if you will convince something, if it is necessary to react. If yes, then you should react, but if at that moment it comes to high emotions like angry emotions, then most of the time it will lead to negative results, and that is bad for you. Similarly, it is in chess. As long as you are in a quiet and calm state, then you will always think clearly and you will have a good overview during the game like Ayanokoji. But if you are being pushed by your opponent, if he knows your weaknesses and he knows that your relationship is bad at the moment, then he just asks you about it. Then your bad thoughts will come up with sad thoughts, and at that moment you will not be playing chess with full awareness. But normally you play the game very well, and if you don't know what's happening, your opponent will win the game. Understand your emotions, identify triggers and reflect before you react. Self-awareness is the first step. Ayanokoji teaches us the importance of pausing before reacting emotionally. Whether it's an argument or a challenging situation, taking a moment to identify, acknowledge and understand your emotions allows for a more strategic and logical response. Section 2: The Power of Silence. The more you talk, the more your emotions will come out, and without you knowing it, you will be revealing all your information like your weaknesses and strengths. Like in the elite classroom, Suzune Horikita will do anything to get into the class A, and the reason is to prove that she can do it, and her brother Manobu Horikita can be proud of her because she can prove the opposite, that she will not bring shame to the family. So Ayanokoji knew her true intention and used her as a tool for his goals. And it's not important for him to prove that he's super smart, more important for Ayanokoji is just to win. Section 3: Reacting with Calmness. Learning to react calmly is a process that requires practice. Failure is part of this journey, much like a child learning to ride a bike. At first it's normal to fail, but it's normal for everyone to fail the first time. Like when I was 5 or 6 and learning to ride a bike, I fell many times. But as a child, failure is normal, and you will always get up and try again and again until you understand and learn from your experience. The first time you learn it, you will use more of your conscious mind, and your subconscious mind will take over and you will use it with ease because it's a routine that you learn. Then you will use less of your conscious mind. But when you fail as an adult, it takes more as a child because it's embarrassing when you fail. Then your emotion comes up, your inner voice says, I'm a fool, I'm a failure, I can't do it. It doesn't matter how many times I try. It's too hard for me. It's not for me. I'm not smart enough. Failure is normal, but learning from it is the key. And when you see Ayanokoji, you see him always calm and confident because he always thinks positive. It doesn't matter. He always looks for a solution and knows what he can do. Ayanokoji's calm and confident nature comes from his positive attitude and unwavering determination to find solutions, even in the face of failure. Staying calm is a skill that improves with practice. Ayanokoji remains calm and confident by focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on failures. Your mind, like a game of chess, works best in a calm state. Section 4, the knowledge advantage. Ayanokoji's vast knowledge is a result of his voracious reading habits. He knows so much because he always reads books in his spare time. You can read a book in a month or in a week. A writer needs for a book like month, and his experience from his life is like 20 years experience what you will learn from it. And you can read the book in a month or in a week. It is up to you how fast you will read a book. But that is not the only thing you will learn from reading books. Books not only impart knowledge, they also improve focus and concentration. Think of reading as a fundamental building block on your journey to emotional control. Books not only impart knowledge, they also improve concentration. Reading is a fundamental building block, a principle. Knowledge empowers, it provides solutions and helps to maintain a positive attitude. Section 5, individualized learning. So back to how to control your mind or emotions or your inner voice. It's difficult to control your own emotion. But each of us is individual how to learn our own emotion to control it. And once you have the will and really intention to learn the incredible skill like Ayanokoji, so you will one day to learn this skill. I cannot tell you your individual way to learn it. But I can give you an advice, just try all the options, and once you see it what is best for you or what will fit your learning, then just take action what you will take it from this video and use it what you learn. If you don't understand, ask yourself, how can I control my emotions like Ayanokoji from the classroom of the elite? Because if you will ask yourself, your brain will work for you too. If you ask so many times, you will automatically look for the answer. Even when you are sleeping, your brain will work for you. So always stay positive. If you don't succeed the first time or the second time or the 1000th time, as long as you don't give up and stay consistent, you will achieve your goal to be like Ayanokoji and be able to control your emotions. If you have any questions, just comment below this video and I will try to help you. Each of us is unique and the path to emotional control is individual. Your journey begins with a strong will and true intention. The will and intention to learn is paramount. Experiment with different methods, learn from your experiences and discover what works best for you. Ask yourself questions, stay positive and be consistent. Ayanokoji's serenity is a result of his constant positive thinking. Section 6, practical tips and techniques. Develop self-awareness, build emotional intelligence, practice mindfulness and break negative thought patterns. You can use tricks like taking a deep breath in difficult moments like frustration, stress, or something like that. Give yourself a moment to pause before you react. Practice mindfulness to help you stay in the moment. Do meditation to quiet your mind and observe your thoughts without judgment. Train your brain to habitually identify the same thoughts and habits like patterns that keep coming back. Like when someone is showing off, then your inner voice will kick in and tell you what an idiot this is. I'm better than him, or I'm a failure, I can't reach his level because I won't manage. So then you are limiting your beliefs. Understanding your triggers or emotions is crucial to changing them. Without being aware of them, you cannot change anything. The first thing is always to identify and understand your own thoughts. You can also use a good tool like journaling. Because you will understand yourself, your thoughts, your emotions. When you do journaling, you will see your patterns. Through journaling you will train to get the habit of thinking like in pattern that you always think to write your thoughts. So you will also observe your thoughts and emotions. Like watching a film, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without reacting at all. That it doesn't matter how Ayanokoji, he just observes around him. If you watch the anime more with awareness, you can see Ayanokoji, how he observes things like he watches how someone behaves and what's his action will be. Example: Karuizawa is being bullied by many girls. The one guy would like to help her, what everyone who see the scene and will try to help her, but Ayanokoji just observes it without reaction and learn about the reaction of Karuizawa and the girls who are bullying her. Cultivate healthy coping mechanisms, improve communication skills, set boundaries, and prioritize self-care. Use tricks like deep breathing during difficult moments. Meditation and mindfulness train your brain to identify thought patterns. Journaling is a tool for self-awareness. revealing patterns and facilitating change. These practical tips form a toolkit for your journey to emotional mastery. Ayanokoji's observation skills in the anime showcase the power of mindfulness. Section 7. Practical tips for emotional mastery. Develop self-awareness. Be aware of your emotions and consciously acknowledge them. Understand and reflect on the causes of your feelings. Build emotional intelligence. Develop empathy to better understand the emotions of others. Improve your social skills to communicate more effectively. Practice mindfulness. Learn mindfulness techniques to help you stay present in the moment. Meditation and breathing exercises can help regulate your emotions. Break negative thought patterns. Identify negative thought patterns and work to change them. Replace self-critical thoughts with positive and constructive ones. Develop healthy coping mechanisms. Find healthy ways to cope with stress, such as exercise, art, or music. Avoid using harmful coping mechanisms, such as excessive drinking. Improve communication. Express your feelings openly when appropriate. Learn how to give and receive constructive criticism. Set boundaries. Learn to say no and set clear limits. Respect the boundaries of others and communicate your own needs. Practice self-care. Make time for self-care and engage in activities that bring you joy. Set clear priorities and actively manage stressful situations. Prioritize self-care. Conclusion. In conclusion, mastering emotional control is a transformative skill. Ayanokoji's silent mastery is not an unattainable feat but a journey of self-discovery and discipline. Remember, failure is a part of the process, and with consistency and a positive mindset, you can achieve the level of emotional control exemplified by Ayanokoji. If you found value in today's discussion, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Feel free to comment below with any questions or thoughts. Until next time, stay positive, stay consistent, and embark on your journey to emotional mastery.